process.
You have to move this to there because that's where your controls
He
are.
was not telling the truth. And in fact, there's almost no truth to it, other than what could have happened here and what likely did happen. This is my dad's words from having been in DC this week. Is there in the intelligence we are constantly listening to our adversaries in Russia and their spies and their intelligence reports. We know they were talking to Manafort and others in the Trump campaign. And so, if we're listening to people, just think about the logic of this. If we're constantly listening to our foreign adversaries, and then all of a sudden our foreign adversaries are on a call with the Trump campaign, well, sure, you can turn around and say, the Trump campaign has been wiretapped. No, the Trump campaign was talking to operatives to Russian operatives. That's how that goes. And I just wish it'd stop. It'd be so much easier for him to build consensus and begin to build some consensus among the middle and even people left of center who are patriotic. He could build a consensus if he'd stop misleading or lying about dumb things. This is a dumb thing. It's not a weakness to admit, my words weren't chosen properly there. And the few times that I think he's admitted that things could be done better and made improvements, like even trying the travel ban again. Like, these are his moments of strength. That's what I'm waiting for.
How much are you
Anyway, a lot more to come on this show.
What do you mean?
The pitch coming to you hard this Saturday. It's brought to you as always by Jaguar.
No, you're not at 300. No, 3,000.
We'll be back in a couple minutes.
You still haven't beat the high score yet. Don't circle tiny snakes. They waste some time. Circle that snake. That orange one. I'm trying to give this guy. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Hey, this is Weston Wong from Jaguar of Chattanooga. If you're in the market for a new ride and you want luxury, performance, and best-in-class warranty, take a look at Jaguar before you make a final decision. In fact, don't just take a look. Get behind the wheel of an all-new F-Pace SUV. Or if you want raw power, the acclaimed F-Type. A sports car so attractive, car driver refers to it as a Rembrandt.
You're just going to uncircle it and let it live?
JaguarChattanooga.com.
Yes.
Head out today to test drive your new Jaguar.
Jaguar of Chattanooga, a Chattanooga Auto Square dealership.
Died. We're going to take 1 and 2. He's like, there's no worth. It's not worth it.
This is Weston Wong, and I want to introduce you to the accounting firm I work alongside every day, Market Street.
He just died for a No. Circle that
But today, CPAs like those at Market Street Partners who know how to use technology can save you 10 to 15% a year and dramatically improve your experience as a client. I know firsthand. If you have a question or would like for me to introduce you to Market Street Partners, send me a personal email at weston@westonwong.com.
Keep getting smaller.
Hey, this is Weston Wong. We've had a lot of people ask me about home rate mortgage since they've been a part of the show from the beginning, and they know I've owned a couple homes. I tell my friends that what sets home rate mortgage apart is they keep growing.
Look how big I am. I'm at 500. I'm at 5,000.
Obtained a cash out to build a new kitchen and other purchases with 1% down. A local business person even used home rate to buy a second home at the beach.
This is gonna be the
most. Loans in Florida. It's easy.
This is gonna be the best video.
Call them right now. 805-9100
People
or
have got to
homerate.com.
like 15 million. It's like the high score now. I'm not sure, but they've gotten way more than that. So I've gotten 24K.
Welcome back to the show. I'll say this, on a Saturday, where this is a time where you get to slow down, take a little stock in your life. Hopefully this
He's so slow. I'm gonna circle all these. Once I circle 4 big snakes.
As lucky as that young man who's hanging out in the state park.
You almost died. Don't go for that.
Comes across a shiny
It'll ruin your
stone.
circle.
It's not a normal looking stone, partner. It's like he looks at that
Cut
and
that
thinks,
big
over here in the red dirt of Arkansas, it's
You almost messed up your whole
that's not the kind
circle
of stone
again.
I've ever seen before.
That
Everything looks like a diamond.
Colonel. Yeah,
You
cut
heard
that
about this?
corner.
This little brother comes
Cut that
across a 7.5 carat diamond, like a rough diamond.
Uncut,
Yeah,
just out in the wild diamond.
yeah.
Huh.
Like that's like a life-changing find. How about that though? Can you imagine being a little kid? You're like sitting there. Usually, all he wants is a PlayStation 4.
That's
Right? Because he's 14. That's all. That's like the dream. His parents won't upgrade his PlayStation 3. And then, and so that's what you're trying to do, like in life. Like life's about, how's he going to find the $300 to buy his new PlayStation 4? Think about it, when you're 14. It's just like, it's hand to fist. Your parents are paying for your food, and you want like 1 or 2 things.
Saving up your allowance.
Can't even have a car yet. Can't even have a car. Maybe the kid wants a go-kart. Like when I was 14, if I could have bought anything, I'd have wanted a go-kart. So if I find $1 million diamond,
No, so
I'm going,
Is it $1 million
I
diamond?
don't know. I mean, 7.5 carats.
That's
It's
a big diamond.
yeah, in one chunk. I mean,
Look how
let's see,
big
don't
I
think
am
there's
now.
An actual value placed
I'm
in the
at
story. Probably 'cause for the
1,000.
kids like safety.
You're at 1,000 or not? You're at way more than 1,000.
Yeah, I think you can corroborate
1,000.
the value of
1,000?
a raw
100. You're not at 100,000.
That's
Yes, I
sweet.
am. You're at 10,000.
This is March Madness. It's means a lot to me
Okay, yeah,
because my
I'm at
birthday
Look at
is
the leaderboard.
upcoming.
I think you're in 4th place.
We will have one more show while
No, I
I'm
think
still
you're
in my
right there.
20s. We'll
Okay.
launch my radio career in my
No.
20s. There's one more show
We're not
coming.
on there.
Maybe we'll do something fun next weekend for my
How are you
birthday.
feeling about the
Wait.
big 3-0?
What number is that? The person in 10th place.
For a few months, I've had some anxiety about it because I'm a
Beast
guy.
Boy.
I'm a young man in a hurry. Obviously,
Go to the middle. You see that radar thing? Go to the middle. That's where all the big snakes are usually.
And so I've had some weird feelings approaching it. As I get closer to it, my thoughts are, like, why be
I
so
almost
vain?
died from
It's
a little
just,
snake.
It's part of it. It's a measuring.
little snake?
It's definitely a measurement.
Yes.
30's a measurement.
when you boost,
to
it
sort of
takes
get some
away your
priorities in
snake.
line and make sure
I
that
know.
40 doesn't roll around without some big things.
There you go.
That's to me the one that would be
Oops.
kind of scary. Is
I
40
went
getting
outside
to
the
you
middle.
and not liking where
See,
you
doesn't
are.
work for me.
30, we're still in
Oh
a
my
transition
God.
phase,
Bigger ones.
you and I.
Yep.
We could
know.
totally change the whole plot if we wanted to.
Absolutely.
And that's
could do
a
such
that's
a
a
big
luxury.
circle now
Even with,
around
and it's a
snake.
little different when you have
Circle
kids
the
because you
snake
got to put
like that.
food on other people's plates. But I still feel that flexibility, and I've always taken a lot of pride in the kind of the nimbleness of youth, and the audacity of it to be able to say, I'm going to go do this. I'm going to take on this project. I'm going to change myself in this way, and that gets increasingly difficult. And I think you begin to be very aware of that at 30. Because it's
I'm
my
almost
life.
in the
I feel
middle.
like I've seen people sort of make the step to something greatness. Sounds sort of tacky, but I think you kind of make it a step. I think there's data that backs this up in your career that the moves you make in your 30s ultimately determine in most cases who you are in your 50s and 60s.
I believe it.
Like you really, the trajectory
Yes.
is a good way to say it. Like the trajectory you're on is sort of defined not by the decisions I make in my first 6 weeks as a 30-year-old. But I think, if by like 35, 36, you're not trending in the direction you want.
I still haven't
it just
died
becomes a lot
yet.
more difficult to do it. And, for you, if ultimately,
Don't go for
your
that stuff.
calling is not to be in
I'm
radio, but you're in
not.
radio
I'm
at
trying to get
37,
past.
you may be stuck in radio. But if you make that call at 32 and begin the transition, then all the lessons learned in one industry will
I'm in the
have
middle.
helped make you the
there's more
person that
snakes
is
out
going to
there.
go off and do other things. That's what I'm kind of most sensitive to.
No, there's
And I've got the most
more
pride
snakes than
in
out
the fact that I've got a
Yeah.
cool little family. That's of all things I've done, I've raised a fund successfully. That was a cool professional accomplishment. Obviously, the things I've done in politics, I take some pride in more than anything, just because I think it set a standard of risk tolerance. Like a lot of people wouldn't do that, wouldn't take the risk of, particularly kind of doubling down a second time, wouldn't take the risk of